Moo. Good morning. Today is the day we drive a stake through the heart of California. I mean, don't get me wrong, California's been great. So many wonderful things. But yeah, just ready to be done for a lot of reasons. First is just feeling that sense of progress of finally finishing a state. Second is there's been a lot of rough hiking in NorCal, and I am looking forward to Oregon, which is not flat as some people describe it, but the walking does tend, in general, to be easier than it has been. So, looking forward to that a lot. So there was a major milestone that I totally overlooked because it happened during the inside of the Shelley Fire closure. So we skipped over it and didn't notice. We have less than 1,000 miles left to hike. So that's pretty cool. Coming up on 1,700 miles that we have hiked. Less than 1,000 left. Not bad. So I'm going to take a 0 in Ashland to spend some time with Tamara and also do chores and all of that. We'll start hiking again, hopefully Wednesday morning, depending once again on what the smoke is doing. But if I did my math correctly just now, I think, assuming that we do hike all the way to Crater Lake and then bounce around the closure up to Highway 58 and hike from there, all that, looks like we need to average 19.3 miles per day with no zeros to get home by the 16th of September, which was my goal. I'd like to get finished a little earlier than that, but the 16th is what I'm aiming for. And that seems doable because if we're pretty regularly doing 25s, then that means we're putting 6 miles a day into the bank for Neros, a few Neros, maybe a couple of zeros through Oregon and Washington. And odds are pretty good that we might end up skipping more trail than what I'm calculating now due to fire closures or bad smoke. I don't foresee that we'll end up skipping any less than what I'm calculating right now. because the Diamond Peak Wilderness closure seems to be long-term. Glacier Peak Wilderness closure seems to be long-term. Rainy Pass closure seems to be long-term. In fact, they're closing Highway 20 up there today, I think, because of fire activity. So yeah, all of those seem to be set and in place for a while. And then there may be more as we go through August. We will see. But anyway, the point is, it seems doable, which is really good. There's the Donamore cabin, which is very close to where the Donamore fire was, I guess up the hill a little bit. But fortunately, they got it put out and everything back opened back up. Thank you.
Sorry.
You're good, you're good.
Thanks. Nice. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go up to that red in point 4 and see if there's maybe like a beer there, if the rumor is true.
I hope the rumor.
Well, California, it's been fun. But you know, I think our relationship has gotten a little too intense. And I think we need a break. A little separation. Maybe see some other states for a while. See how it goes. Wow. Yeah, it's kind of a big deal. I was looking at the trail register. There's a place for people to sign and put their start date. And my start date of April 25th is later than the majority of people, so we're doing pretty well. Definitely not the slowest kids on the block. Congratulations!
Oregon!
Let's go.
Yep, it's all true. Oregon is filled with nothing but unicorns and rainbows. All the rocks are soft like marshmallows. The trail only goes downhill. There are people waiting with cold drinks every quarter mile. Yes, indeed, Oregon is the promised land. Well, I have reluctantly begun to suspect that possibly Oregon is not all downhill as I was led to believe. It gets worse. I'm now suspecting that Oregon is not even flat. Plus, I have yet to see a single unicorn. I have recently been informed that I may actually have to hike the state of Oregon, and I don't even know what to do with this information. I'm flabbergasted. Oregon flowers! This is one of the best springs we've had in quite a while. There's a lot of water coming out of the pipe, and it is very, very cold, like super cold. $1,700. Yep, we're kind of a big deal.